Hey there, it's Vicki Marie, and it is Vlogmas Day 13. And, well, welcome to Vlogmas, y'all. I have to go to Walmart, do a Walmart pickup today. I ordered a few things in the pickup, so it's not a big haul. I mean, I literally, I had dog food and and some English muffins, but they were running low when I ordered online, so hopefully I get those. The raisin English muffins I love English muffins. I've been eating a lot of those. And I also ordered some Karo syrup because I want to try to make divinity this year. I have not made divinity in so long, but my mom always made it. So I'm going to try to make some because I know it'll last a couple of weeks in the refrigerator, and I'll have some for Christmas. So I'm trying to get it out in front of the Christmas baking. I also moved my guest room. I'm working on the guest room because my son will be staying with us for a couple of days. So I'm trying to get that all cleaned and decorated ahead of time. And then, so I'll probably work on that today. I'm going to decorate the fireplace today. I said that yesterday, but we'll see. You know, I'm just keeping it transparent. I don't want to, no fakery. If I don't get it done, I will tell you I don't get it done. But that is like a priority as far as Christmas decor. And we're also going to get snow this afternoon, so I'm trying to get out to run my errands before the snow hits. I also have to get some Goodwill, like I'm dropping off a carload of Goodwill donations. So as I go through my Christmas bins, I am pulling out a bunch of stuff, and anything that's like really like most of it I'm putting in boxes for my sister to see if she wants it, because she's got a really wonderful new house, and I thought she could probably use some new things. Well, and some of it is like been in our family for a long time, so I want her to have them. I also got some Hershey's cocoa powder too at the grocery store, because I want to make Old Fashioned Fudge this year, because my dad always made it, and it's one of my fondest memories of Christmas. When I think back at Christmas, it's not the gifts or anything. It's like that one memory in my mind is what really sticks with me at Christmas. And I knew how hard he worked to give us, things. I know, because he worked really hard. And he was in the Navy for 20 years, and sometimes he was out to sea. And so it was just really special, when he was home and we were together for those first 10 years or so. It really made me, that was my happiest memories. And he used to make Old Fashioned Fudge. That was his thing. He never cooked anything else. I don't remember him ever grilling or anything. My mom did most of the cooking. Even we used to roast oysters in the South. When I grew up, we had these bonfires outside. We'd roast oysters, which I never ate. But my dad, I don't remember him ever cooking except for Old Fashioned Fudge at Christmas. So I have that memory of him bringing the fudge, and we were sitting there listening to Christmas music on my little vinyl turntable, That was before vinyl was cool, and we actually listened to it out of necessity because it was all we had. So I'm going to try to make Old Fashioned Fudge. And divinity and fudge, my mom made divinity every year, so I'm going to make divinity this year too, and I'm going to try. And neither one is really hard to do. It's just, you have to just time it. That's all it is. But they're like not a lot of ingredients, and you just have to time it. And then just Karo syrup, I never order it. I try to eat low carb, except for special days and weekends. I eat whatever the heck I want, obviously. But the Karo syrup, when I was growing up, I wanted to know if anybody else did this. When I was growing up, if we had leftover biscuits, because we ate biscuits a lot, biscuits and cornbread, and like we didn't really eat dinner rolls. We had biscuits and cornbread a lot, and rice, and anyway. But the biscuits, and that John does not like biscuits. He did not have biscuits growing up. They had dinner rolls. So I don't get biscuits very often. But when I have homemade biscuits, or used to have them as a kid, what we did is we would dip them in Karo syrup for a sweet treat. I used to love that. And they were homemade biscuits. They never used canned biscuits. The best homemade biscuits. And we dipped them in Karo syrup. And it was such a treat. And anyway, I don't know if anybody else did that, but we did. I am wearing my Santa Sees You When You're Whining, because I'm going to really try not to whine today. All right, well, that's it. I'm gonna just get dressed and I'm gonna head out to pick up my Walmart pickup. And I have a car full of Goodwill donations. Like, it is so full, I have to stop and drop those off or I won't have room for the groceries, even though there's probably just 2 bags of groceries. I hardly ordered that much, I don't think. So, all right, I'll check back in with you in just a bit. All right, I kind of have a glare going there, but I wanted to just show you guys. I'd gotten, got back from Walmart. I just picked up a couple of things. I did get some Karo syrup, but they did not have the cocoa powder, which was okay because I had some. It was a few months expired, but I went ahead and used it, and I started some Old Fashioned Fudge. Oh, I ordered some dog food, but I ordered that. It's being mailed. So I'm like, where's the dog food I ordered? But that's right, it's being mailed. And then I did get some of the Thomas cinnamon raisin English muffins. I've really been enjoying these lately. And then I have the whole wheat. These are the whole wheat that I usually have if I'm just having like eggs or honey and toast. And these are just a treat. They're not whole wheat, but they're still good. I was gonna maybe film and show you guys some of my fudge, but I actually made 2 batches because I was making this recipe of Old Fashioned Fudge. This actually is a perfect setting for hot fudge topping. So I'm gonna put this in a jar. And it's actually hot fudge, it's actually fudge gone wrong. So I'll link the recipe that I used because I think it's all recipes. Old Fashioned Fudge recipe is what it is, really easy. Basically you take white sugar, which I try to stay away from white sugar except when I make treats, you know, like I do use white sugar for treats and things. So you take white sugar, you mix it with cocoa powder, like the cocoa powder, and milk, and you cook it on the stove. And you have to watch it and cook it on low for about 10 minutes. And you reach a certain temperature with your candy thermometer, which I cannot find my candy thermometer. I have a meat thermometer, and I used to have a candy thermometer, and I can't find it. It's been a long time since I've used it. So I'm going to put that on my list for Christmas. Maybe I'll get one for Christmas. And so I just use the softball test, you know, and they explain that in the recipe. So I don't know if I did it right, but on the first batch, I put it on the stove, I mixed it up, and then after about 10 minutes, you're supposed to let it cook. Well, after it comes to a boil, you stir it constantly till it comes to a boil, and then you have to let it sit on low for about 10 minutes. And you don't stir it, so you have to watch it, you know, and just have it on low. And it reaches a certain temperature, and then you let it sit for about 70 minutes to cool, and then you add your butter and your sugar, or your butter and your vanilla. Well, what I did is I cooked it and cooked it on the stove for the 10 minutes, you know, and like I said, I'll link the recipe in the description so you can check that out if you're interested, because I think it's a good recipe. And I cooked it for the 10 minutes, and then I added the butter and the vanilla, and then I was going to let it sit. But you're actually not supposed to do that, so I did it wrong, and this is what I ended up with. But I thought, you know, that's okay, and it's still a little warm. So I'm going to put it in the fridge in a jar and use this for hot fudge topping for ice cream. So that's fine. Now this batch I did correctly, and I've been letting it sit for, and you can see, it's very, very thick. It's been setting and cooling off. And this is just the sugar, the cocoa, and the milk. So I've got to stir in now the butter and the vanilla. So it's 4 tablespoons of soft, unsalted butter, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to stir that in. Then I can pour it into my pan, my greased pan, and let it sit. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and then cut it into squares. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, that's the next step. So I thought I would just share that with you because I did kind of have my Old Fashioned Fudge gone wrong. But you can keep this in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks. So I thought I'll go ahead and make some now, and we can kind of nibble on it and have some for Christmas and maybe give some for gifts. And I might make another batch after. I'm going to see if this even holds out. I could also take my hot fudge topping, put it into some really pretty jars and give it for gifts as hot fudge topping, you know. Maybe do this and a caramel sauce. I received that for a gift one year and I really liked it. I thought that was a really cool gift. Homemade caramel and fudge topping. So we'll see what happens. I didn't want to waste it because it went wrong, but it was my fault and I didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to use it for hot fudge topping. And if I don't, I mean, I can always take it over, and if my sister's watching and you want some hot fudge topping, because John and I probably shouldn't be eating too much of that. But anyway, she has kids over there, so I am going to finish this up, get it in a pan, and then John's going to come home in about an hour. I did get a load of laundry folded. Yay. I'm almost caught up on all my laundry, and that feels really, really good. For me, you would think I could catch up. It's like, I don't like doing laundry. I don't like doing laundry, and I don't like vacuuming. I was telling my friend Charlene that earlier today. I don't like doing those two things. I do them. I just don't like it. We all do things we don't like, right? Let me know. What's your favorite house chore, and what's your least favorite house chore? Mine is laundry, and then vacuuming. I told John when he retires, he's going to be doing all the vacuuming. I'm going to get this fudge into the pan, and then I'm going to go work on my stockings on my fireplace. Finally, I'm going to get the fireplace done. I'm determined. And when John comes home, I think we're going to try a couple new pieces of cheese out of the cheese advent. So, yeah. I guess it's an advent. I mean, it's really not an advent, but it is an advent. They say it's an advent. But it's really turned out to not really be an advent calendar, because you can just, it's just a box of cheese. But it said advent on the box. So, all right, I'm rambling. Probably because I've been nibbling on the sugar, the fudge, and I have sugar in my system. Okay, let's finish this, and then I'll touch base with you in a bit. So I've stirred in 4 tablespoons of butter, and my butter is salted. Calls for unsalted butter, but mine's salted, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. But that's what I've got. That's what we're dealing with. And now I'm going to stir in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, yes, and you're supposed to, after you add the butter and the vanilla, you are supposed to use a wooden spoon, and you're supposed to beat it with a wooden spoon until it loses its sheen, and it's very shiny right now. So I'm going to be here. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I didn't even think about this. I do recall my dad standing at the stove and doing a lot of stirring. So I did underestimate this. I'm getting my arm workout today. Whew. I'm actually feeling tired. But I'm just going to stir this until it loses its sheen.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's green.
So John's home.
Green is good, right?
And green is good. I said, you got your light on for your microphone so he can...
Lights on, somebody's home.
Somebody's home. Well, I don't know about that, but your light's on. So
Thanks a lot.
Just kidding.
Yes.
We're going to do the Advent calendar, and this is the European Cheese Advent Calendar Members Mark, which we figured out it's really not an Advent calendar, because from what I can see, it's like, I don't know how you determine what cheese you're supposed to eat, because there's no boxes. So, I mean, there's no, punch outs or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're missing something. Is there something over here? Oh, John.
Oh.
Well, this is just to open it, but we didn't open it that way. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Anyway, so we'll just open this up, and I did make some, my fudge turned out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you what the second batch turned out. Thank goodness. My fireplace mantle, I got some garland on it, but no stockings.
No.
Went through 16 bins, and
We have to do laundry to get the stocking.
I'm actually almost caught up on laundry. I know, it's a shocker, right? So, so I got that. I cooked some chicken in the Instant Pot, some chicken breast that I picked up at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do a I'm making a casserole with Pillsbury biscuits and diced and cooked chicken.
Ooh, sounds
with
yummy.
mixed vegetables. So I'll show you guys. I'm gonna put that together. It's real easy. I'll put the link to the fudge recipe and the link to the chicken recipe that I'm making today. And just so you know, they are not keto. They are not low carb. They are naughty, naughty, naughty. So I'm probably on Santa's naughty list this year.
Sounds like something I'll really like.
So, the casserole, yes. All right. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do the, I'm going to put my reading glasses on. I like my black ones better, but put these on. All right, John, let's see what we got here. Which one you want to try today?
Do something that's not on.
Okay,
We've already done a few of them.
Last time we tried the spicy cheddar, the Gouda.
That's good.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
We did the Gouda.
Which ones haven't we done? Maybe that's.
And okay, so we haven't done the double Gloucester cheese. We haven't done that one.
Here it is.
Oh, good. Well, let's give that one a
Shall
try.
we start?
And I'm going to X this out. It's 120 calories in this cheese. Like I'm counting calories after I'm making this casserole for dinner. What a shame.
Stop doing that.
I did do 25 minutes on the treadmill today.
Oh, good for you.
And I had to leave and go do and I dropped off all those things to Goodwill.
Oh, good.
The car is now empty and I went and got groceries. So
Well, you're just so efficient.
I don't know about that.
All right, here's a double
Gloucester
cheddar.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that one.
It is creamy.
That is
good.
really, really good.
Very good. Wow.
I like that one a lot. Okay. So that one's a big hit.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 more. We've tried 4 now. And there's 12 altogether. So let's do one more.
The double.
What?
We've done 4, including this one?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let's do one more.
Okay, which one?
We haven't tried the Mediterranean Gouda.
Mediterranean.
Or the Edam.
There's Mediterranean Gouda.
Oh, let's do that one, because then that's all on the bottom row here.
Oh, see how it works out.
That was only 110 calories, this Gouda here.
And I love Gouda.
I know you do. Now the last time the Gouda from last time we did
that's good.
but it wasn't my favorite. It was a little bland.
Yeah.
I still think so far that's been my least favorite, to be honest.
The Gouda?
And usually I like Gouda. This one, the Mediterranean Gouda, it looks like it's got a little bit of spice.
Yeah, I bet it's got some spices. Let me clear my palate.
Yeah, I don't know if it says any more about each cheese. I'm not even reading that.
Okay.
It says the ingredients, but it doesn't really have a description.
What about on the side here? No, not there. No.
Yeah, it has the ingredients. That's what I was...
Oh, that's the ingredients. Okay. Mediterranean Gouda. It's a little different. Kind of like it, though.
It is different.
I like it.
Kind of a smoked... To me, it's like a smoked... Smoked taste or something.
Let's try it again.
And I like that better than the other Gouda.
Got a little more flavor. Yeah, a little smoky.
Let me try another little taste here.
Maybe a little garlicky something, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there's a spiced apple cheddar in here. We'll try that next. Well, coming up.
Next go round.
I don't know if it'll be the next go around. There's a spiced apple cheddar. There's a pesto Gouda. I'm looking forward to that one.
Well, maybe what we do. Oh, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 7 left.
Yeah. And we can do the spiced apple cheese is on this one.
Yeah, maybe
tonight or one.
No.
That seems like we don't want to try the apple spice with.
Yeah, maybe next time. We'll try that one first.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is really good. I would say this is a really good pack to buy. This member.
Yeah, I haven't had a bad cheese flavor.
Yeah, no, that's
really
good. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be our cheese advent today. And I'll show you guys a really quick look at dinner and my fudge, because it turned out really good. And check the description if you're interested in The recipes are not mine. I just found the recipes on some other sites, and I will just link those.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for joining me.
Well, of course.
My special guest.
Of course. Anytime.
He's not a special guest. He belongs here.
Most of the time.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Salute. See you next time.
Okay. I have 3 cups of shredded cheese. Shredded chicken. I had cooked it in the Instant Pot right here. I shredded it. And now I've got 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. One's low sodium and one just regular. Kind of making a mess. I'll have to get a spoon and scrape that out. Now it says to do some herbs, and I could not see where it said herbs, and it might be on there. But my favorite, I love sage with chicken. So I'm sprinkling a little sage in there. And I will maybe put parsley on the top. I'm also doing some thyme. I added some thyme in there, and then I'm going to add 3 cups of just frozen mixed vegetables in here. And 2 cups of shredded cheese. And I'm going to stir that all up. This recipe was really, really good. I just used these refrigerated biscuits, cut them into quarters, and dipped them in butter there. And it was really good. High in carbs, but such a satisfying meal. And if you have a family and you need to feed a crowd, this was really good. And John liked it too. And we just baked it for about 25 minutes. The full recipe will be linked in my description today, along with the fudge recipe. That turned out really good too. So I started on the fireplace, and you can see I did get the garland up there, but I don't have the stockings yet. So I've still got to figure out where they're at. I just cannot believe how unorganized I feel, but going through one bin, and I'll eventually get to the bin that has the stockings. But and I think I've seen them. I just don't know where it's in my pile. But I'll get to that. I'm not going to stress over it. Dinner was really good. That fudge I made, well, first the dinner. Dinner was good, and then I had some extra biscuits. I put them in the air fryer, cooked them, and they were really, really good. And then dinner with the biscuits on top, that was really, really good. I just cut the biscuits in quarters and kind of dipped them in butter and put them on the top. That was really, really good. A little higher in carbs. I didn't have too much of that, but it was good. And I did have some fudge, just a little piece. And I will say, I think that's the best fudge, Old Fashioned Fudge I've ever made. It was smooth. I was really surprised how it turned out. I was not sure it would turn out at all. And then the first batch of fudge that I made turned into hot fudge sauce. Really, it's going to be just hot fudge topping. It did thicken just a little bit, so it just didn't set. Of course, I knew it wouldn't. But yeah, I think that second time I made the fudge, I actually followed the directions. It was my bad on the first batch. The second batch, I followed directions. It turned out perfectly. So, yep. So I think it was a good day. And then now John's coming into the room. And John, you want to say any final goodbyes?
See you later, alligator.
Okay. Well, that's going to be the vlog tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. Take good care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. You want to say bye?
Okay. Bye.